الدرس الثالث lesson 3 عملة مختلفة different currencies. This passage here talks about the digital currency or Bitcoin in detail, defining it and giving a small history about it, and then talking about its advantages and disadvantages. So they begin by saying Al-Bitcoin عملة جديدة. Bitcoin is a new currency. ظهرت عام 2009 ميلادي. It appeared in the year 2009 AD. So Bitcoin is the same word in Arabic. Al-Bitcoin, which is Bitcoin. عملة means currency. جديدة is new. ظهرت means it appeared. And عام is year. 2009 is 2009. وأهم ما يميزها أنها إلكترونية رقمية. The most important thing that distinguishes it is that it is digital electronic. So it's not like the other currencies. This one is completely digital electronic currency. أهم means the most important. يميزها differentiates. أنها that it is إلكترونية, which is electronic, and رقمية is digital. أنشأها رجل مجهول يحمل اسما غير حقيقي يسمى ساتوشي ناكاموتو. It was created by an anonymous person who carries an unreal name called Satoshi Nakamoto. So it was created by someone not known to anyone, and he had a fake name called Satoshi Nakamoto. أنشأها means it was created. رجل, a man who is majhul, anonymous. يحمل, he carries a ism name. غير حقيقي which is unreal or fake. يسمى called as Satoshi Nakamoto. والغريب في الأمر أن هذه العملة ليس لها وجود مادي على أرض الواقع. Now the strange thing about this currency is that it does not have a physical presence in the actual world. And they're going to mention what that means in the next sentence. So غريب here is strange في الأمر, in the matter. أن هذه العملة, this currency, ليس لها, it doesn't have وجود, a presence which is مادي, physical, على أرض, in the world, which is الواقع, actual. And what that means is فمن المعروف أن الأموال التي تصدرها الدول يكون لها رصيد من الذهب. From that which is well known is that the money produced by the countries has a balance or account of gold. أما البيتكوين فهي عملة مستقلة. As for Bitcoin, it is an independent currency. ليس لها رصيد من الذهب ولا تتبع أي دولة محددة. It doesn't have an account of gold and doesn't follow any specific country. This is what it means by it is completely independent currency. It does not have an account of any gold, or it's not tied to any specific currency or country. So this is what it means by it does not have an actual presence in the world. فمن المعروف is that from that which is well known, الأموال, which is the money, التي تصدرها, which is produced by الدول, which is countries, يكون لها, it will have a رصيد, which means a balance or an account of ذهب, gold. أما البيتكوين, as for Bitcoin, عملة مستقلة, it's an independent currency, where عملة is currency and مستقلة is independent. ليس لها, it doesn't have a رصيد, balance, ولا تتبع, it doesn't follow أي دولة, any country. محددة means specific. Now they talk about where you can get the Bitcoin from. It says يتم الحصول على عملة البيتكوين من خلال شبكة الإنترنت مقابل المال أو خدمات أخرى. Bitcoin is obtained through internet in exchange for money or other services. So you can only get it from internet, and that is an exchange of either you pay money or other services. So يتم الحصول على means obtained. عملة البيتكوين, Bitcoin currency, من خلال, through شبكة الإنترنت, which is internet, مقابل, in exchange of مال, money, أو or خدمات, which is services, أخرى means other. لاستخدام عملة البيتكوين فوائد عديدة. Just to use the Bitcoin currency, it has many benefits, and they're going to mention all these benefits. From them are, so here استخدام, for using عملة البيتكوين, يعني Bitcoin currency. فوائد is benefits. عديدة is many, and منها, from them are. So first benefit is لا تحتاج استخدام أي معلومات شخصية. That's the first thing. فهي سرية تماما. So you don't need to use any personal information. It is completely confidential. So لا تحتاج means there's no need. استخدام, use أي معلومات شخصية. You don't need to use any of your personal information. You can do it completely سرية, which is confidential. وسيلة جيدة للادخار. Second benefit is that it is a great way to save money. لأنك لا تحتاج دفع ضرائب عليها, as you don't need to pay any taxes for it. So wasila is way, جيدة is good. للادخار, الادخار is for saving up. لأنك, because you, لا تحتاج, you don't need. It says دفع, to pay. ضرائب, ضرائب is taxes. You don't need to. التعامل بالبيتكوين لا يحتاج إلى وسيلة كالبنك مثلا. And dealing with Bitcoin does not require an intermediary such as the bank, for example. إذ يمكنك تحويل أي مبلغ من المال بشكل مباشر ودون دفع أي عمولة. You can transfer any amount of money directly without paying any commission. So when you deal with the bank, with the usual currencies, you need to pay an amount of money to the bank, like a service fee and the like. So as for Bitcoin, there's no such thing. So التعامل is dealing. لا يحتاج إلى, it doesn't require وسيط, an intermediary. كالبنك, such as a bank مثلا, for example. إذ يمكنك, you can تحويل, you can transfer أي مبلغ, any amount من المال of money بشكل مباشر, directly, ودون دفع, without paying عمولة, commission. أما سلبيات استخدام عملة البيتكوين فهي عديدة. منها, as for the disadvantages or the drawbacks of using Bitcoin, there are many. From them are, so سلبيات means disadvantages. And استخدام عملة البيتكوين is using Bitcoin. عديدة is many. So the first one is عدم استقرار قيمتها, the instability of its value. The value is unstable. It's not like the usual currency. It can go very high or low. You don't know what's going to happen. So it says وسعرها المستقبلي غير معروف, and its future prices unknown. So عدم استقرار is instability. قيمتها means its value. سعرها, its prices, يعني which is المستقبلي, future, is غير معروف, unknown. لا تستخدم الشركات. The second drawback is that the companies don't use it. لأن سعرها متغير وغير معروف, because this price is changing and unknown. So for this reason, the usual companies don't use it like the other currencies. لا تستخدمه means doesn't use. الشركات, companies, لأن, because سعرها, its prices متغير, changing, and غير معروف, unknown. And then they talk about the biggest drawback that it has. They say من أكبر سلبياتها أنها معرضة للغش والسرقة. One of the major drawbacks is that it is prone to cheating, i.e. scam, والسرقة, and theft. So you can easily be scammed by using Bitcoin, and others can steal your money as well. أكبر is the major, سلبيات, its drawbacks, أنها معرضة, that it is prone to الغش, cheating, and سرقة. Then they conclude the passage by saying, after mentioning the benefits and the drawbacks, they say هل تعرف أنه ظهر عدد من العملات الرقمية. Did you know that a number of digital currencies appeared? لكن تظل البيتكوين هي الأشهر, but Bitcoin remains the most popular. ومع ذلك يتعامل الناس معها بحذر شديد. Yet people handle it with great caution. So this is a strange thing that is taking place, because although Bitcoin is very popular from all the digital currencies, people still use it with caution. So this is how they conclude the lesson. Here they say, هل تعرف, did you know, أنه ظهر, that appeared, عدد من العملات, a number of currencies, and their currencies are رقمية, they talk about digital, لكن, but, تظل, remains, الأشهر, they're talking about the Bitcoin being أشهر, the most famous, ومع ذلك, yet, يتعامل الناس, people deal with it, معها بحذر شديد, with great caution.